Hello everyone, this is Philosophia and this is a multi-class guide for macros. Regarding all classes, I have a really cool evade macro that I'll be showing on Archer. I will also start with Archer. So this is the evade macro. You can see it's bound on E, and here you can see the macro. I will scroll down. Nothing important here. On advanced, only on key press. So I'll show the macro now. It just cancels by itself. You only have to move forward or any direction, right? Look, I'll show on sideways, right, S, W, right? You don't have to spam, you just have to move and press once. And the alternative would be this one, evade on mouse button forward. I will show it first. It's just with W and it's repeat while holding and 25 ms in between. It just spams it, right? I'll also show when I don't have this on. It overcasted. Yeah, sometimes it can overcast, I guess. I'm not sure if it's a bug from the game or the delay needs to be increased. It rarely happens. Let's see again. Generally on Archer you don't need macros, but I'll be showing only the ABB since that's what most people use. I'll show again. See, it just does this. This time it worked. So this evade is for all classes, obviously. And now I'll be showing ABB for Archer. This is the macro I use. And advanced, while pressed, repeat constantly 20 ms. So with this macro, I'll also show my keybinds for movement here. You can say use A and D to run left and run right. Since I don't think you need to do this. Anyways, you just hold A and macro button, which is X. Oops, sorry. I'll show again. A and X. Again, let's see it. Let me reset real quick. Okay. Okay, works perfectly. And you can change these delays. I'll show again. You can pause the video. Okay, X. Let's see again in game. Okay, perfectly. 4 hits you can see here. Also another cool ABB that I like to use is this one. Archer ABB. It just spams 1, 2, 3, 4 every 25 ms. And you hold left or right and you spam S as fast as you can. Once again here, okay. See, it just spams all the abilities and you just spam S. That's all you do. You hold one direction and you spam S and hold macro. The only downside with these macros is that when you wanna use abilities forward, it doesn't really cancel them. That's why you have to do it by hand. This time I do it with hand. I recommend that you learn Archer without macros, but these two macros can help you when you play other modes and you want to do fast damage. Also, the downside of using a macro and never using your hands to do abilities is that sometimes your explosive arrow will kick people out of Capybara. If the enemy you hit is here and the other enemy is here where I'm sitting and it's Capybara, your macro will do this. Let me show you with the other macro on X. Right, it will kick the other player from Capybara. If you know that he's Capybara and you wanna avoid, you can just use hand and avoid explosive shot. I think that's about it with Archer. Let's move on to Nightwalker. Okay, Nightwalker. Okay, so for Nightwalker, let's start with most important, I guess, ABB. I'll show ABB here. It's on N. Here is the macro. Advanced while pressed, 20 ms. And you just hold N. 4 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. You can even you can even use it while running forward if you're chasing someone. Okay, and the other one is TP Send. Here is the TP Send. While pressed 17 ms, you can change the delays yourself if you have higher ping, if you have lower ping on you. So I'll show the TP Send now. Perfect cancellation, instant TP Send. As you can see, if you hold it for too long, the macro protection will stop you. This is why you have to make sure you're in range when you press TP Send. You can avoid this macro protection by increasing these delays, but then the TP Send will not be good because the delay will be too high and you won't send the enemy when you get there. So again, you make sure you are in range and you press TP Send macro. You hold it basically. You basically tap it. Yeah, so that's TP Send. Let's go up. What other macros do I use on Nightwalker? Well, I use send spam. I just hold R and it spams send for me. I hold R and it just spams send, as you can see here in the log. That's so I don't spam it myself, right? I just hold the key and it spams it for me, easy. Same for Dazzle. I hold the key. Wait, let me do some damage. And you see, I hold V and it spams for me. In case enemy is invisible and I'm spamming Dazzle, I don't want to keep pressing it, you know? I just hold it and it spams for me. Same for surprise attack, same concept. Here you can see delays. The evade is the one as on every class. It cancels perfectly. On teleport, same concept, it spams for me. Maybe I'm chasing enemy, and as soon as I'm in range, it will TP. So I don't have to keep spamming Q, which is my teleport. Anyways, yeah, Q is my teleport. Same for Pendatron Cloak. Sometimes you get critted out of Pendatron Cloak, right? And you have to keep spamming it. This macro, you just hold and it spams for you. Look in the chat, you see it spams for me. Now it's on cooldown, so it will show it's on cooldown. It spams. I showed TP Send. I showed ABB. I think we're most... Oh, you can also do the spamming with mute and with fear and with release. You can just hold the release macro and it will spam release in case you get critted. You have to also be careful if you have that many macros. Sometimes if you press too many at once, the macro protection might block you completely. But that doesn't really happen. What's next? I guess Mage. Oh, let's go with Warrior, because this class is just this class actually requires you to play the game. The only macro that you can use is the one from Nightwalker, which is ABB. I showed for Nightwalker, I will show again. ABB, this is the macro. You can even remove 3 and 4 because you only use 1 and 2. But you have to change some delays, I think. But this works perfectly, right? Like, look, it just spams and you basically sit almost in place. As far as I know, that's mostly, I think that's all what most warriors use. And next class is Mage. I don't really play this class and I've never actually played it, so I will just show you what I did Um, I'll show first TP freeze. This is TP freeze. Okay, horrible. Let's see it again. I will show first the macro. Here, TP freeze. Let's see it. Okay, horrible. Let's see it again. Okay, now it works. Now it works. Sometimes it fails. Something about delays, I think. But most of the time it works. Anyways, you have to change delays. I think 200 is too much. But here is a blueprint for yourself. Same with spam fear. In case someone is envy and you wanna spam fear. I think I showed this one, right. And same with TP fear. Let's see TP fear. Let's say I wanna fear this guy. Okay, that's horrible. Well, I don't have a really good macro for you for Mage, but I hope I helped you with the other classes. I think that's pretty much it. Nobody really uses macros on Evocator, and I think the macros for mount cancelling are really not a good idea. I don't think people use macros on priest, as you just do mount cancel yourself. And that's about it. I hope I helped you, and yep, have a good one. Bye.